Hi everybody, this is Greg with DartConnect, and I'm going to quickly show you how to do a seeded singles draw. So let's say you have a 501 singles in your tournament, and you want to, let's say it's sanctioned by the BDO and or the WDF or a different sanctioning body, and they're requiring you to seed your singles event. So I'm going to show you how you pick the seeds out of your player list and identify them, and then what happens to them when you draw the bracket. Okay, so I have a sample event here. It's called Singles 1. And I'm going to generate the bracket, and it'll open up this dialog box that's going to ask us how would I like to generate the bracket, and we're going to pick random draw with seeds. Now, when I pick random draw with seeds, it's going to also automatically select for me this type of buy distribution so that they're distributed properly and that the priority seeds get the buy draw in the bracket. All right, so we're going to go random draw with seeds, the second selection here, and click OK. And it's going to show me now a player list here at the top with each of the 43 players that I have in this event inside a little gray box. Now, to select the seeds, what we do is we find the seeds. We should have a separate list that tells you who the seeded players are that need to be seeded in your draw. Let's just pick someone. Let's say that it's Daryl Gurney. So I find Daryl Gurney's box, and I drag his name into the bottom here where it says seeds into this little box. And that's how I'm selecting the seeds. Now, let's say you have a very large player list, 128 players or more. You can use the search box here in the upper right to find players more quickly. Now, let's say on my list, my second seed is Chris Lim. What I would do here is in that box, I type LIM for Lim. After 3 letters, it's going to isolate and only show me matching players. So I can quickly find Chris Lim here next to his dad and drag him down into the seed box as well. All right, now to get back to the full list, I just delete the letters here in the search box, and I can see all the players again. Now, let's say just for a quick demonstration, we're going to seed 4 players. So let's pick Phil Taylor as our number 3 seed and Mikuru Suzuki as our number 4 seed. So I've picked my 4 seeds. I can just quickly review the list here, make sure I have everybody. And when I'm sure that I do, I click the green OK button here. And I'm going to get this message here that says that I should confirm my seed order to make sure that my bracket is generated correctly. And that's just to make sure that you review the list and make sure that you have the number 1 seed in the number 1 position and the number 2 seed in the number 2 position. This is very important for seeding, etc., that everyone's in the correct seeded spot. So I'm going to click OK here to dismiss this message. And now I can take a look at this list. It's in order here now. And I just double check that it's correct. Daryl Gurney, number 1 seed. Chris Lim, number 2 seed. Phil Taylor, number 3 seed. Mikuru Suzuki, number 4 seed. That matches my seed list. So I'm happy with that. And now I'm going to click OK. Now you can see that the bracket gets generated. There's a preview here, same preview you always get when you generate a bracket in the bracket program. And you'll see that Daryl Gurney, my number 1 seed, he's in this correct spot here at the top of the bracket. It says number 1 next to his name. That's his seeding position. And he got the bye in the first round, priority bye because he's a seed. You'll see in his section is also the number 4 seed. They are located in the top 2 halves of the upper half bracket. And here at Chris Lim, our number 2 seed, he's in the bottom half of the bracket entirely. So he won't meet the number 1 seed until the finals if they both progress that far. So I'm happy that my seeds are in the correct position from the preview. And now I'm going to save the event. And now I'll just save this event and afterwards be able to update it with the board assignments and run it just as I would any other type of elimination bracket. So that's it. That's how you do a seeded draw inside the DartConnect Digital Steel bracket program. If you have any questions, let us know. If you'd like a practice tournament to try this out, drop us a line. Good luck with your event.